Let's talk more numbers.
Well, more numbers. The ski resorts are probably going to get, I'd say, on average, about 6 inches of snow out of the storm system, with some higher elevations, possibly up to a foot of snow. Okay, that's going to be above 7,000 feet. Let me show you what's happening outside right now, folks. This is along Interstate 84 at La Grande. Now, granted, this is in eastern Oregon, but what you're seeing is a little bit of snow that's covering the roadways there, and that elevation there is about 3,100 feet. That's about where I anticipate the freezing line to be. Much of the Treasure Valley is below 3,100 feet. We're roughly at about 25 to 2,600 feet above sea level. So as the storm system moves in from the northwest, there you get the idea that it's just going to be borderline cold enough to generate what could be at least a potential for snow in the Treasure Valley after midnight tonight. This is all associated with a very fast-moving cold front, and as the front races from the northwest down to the southeast, it's going to be crossing through the Treasure Valley early in the morning. Now, yes, we're anticipating some snow that will be heavy at times in the mountains out here across Baker County and in the mountains west central and into the central mountains of the state. What about the rest of the lower Treasure Valley? What about the upper Treasure Valley? Primarily, my concern is that we could see a little bit of a wintry mix. We could see a little burst of snow, and then it changes over to rain. Regardless, please be ready for what could be at least some wet morning roads for the morning commute. And then once you start traveling, if you're heading off into the Magic Valley and into southeastern Idaho, snow is going to be likely in those locations because the elevation is higher out here in the southeastern and south central part of the state. So right now the Doppler radar shows the shower activity that's starting to move into our viewing area. Most of this is already starting to move into the Long Valley, so snow is expected through the night tonight. We're seeing some snow out here just to the north of Ontario and up around La Grande, where we're getting that snow where I just showed you that video just a second ago. Temperature readings are borderline cold enough to generate snow. 37 degrees in Caldwell, it's 40 degrees right now in Ontario, it's 35 degrees in Boise, 36 in Nampa, and 36 degrees right now in Mountain Home. Here's what the computer models are indicating. Let's go first of all to midnight tonight. That's when the leading edge of the front begins to work its way into the Treasure Valley. As it does, the snow will be heavy at times in the mountains to the north. Please note what the models are doing. There's a little bit of confusion. There could be a little burst of snow, or it could be rain in the Treasure Valley, or it could be a wintry mix with the possibility of some freezing rain out here in portions of Harney County. Then as we move ahead to right around 6 o'clock in the morning, where's the core of the storm? It's already in southeastern Idaho, with snow continuing in the mountains to the north. But if we do see any precipitation, it might be cold enough, just long enough to get a little burst of snow just prior to the morning commute. By lunchtime, the storm system is pretty much winding down with snow continuing in the mountains. So tomorrow, it's not going to be that much colder than it was today. This is not a super cold storm. There is some moisture, of course, associated with it. You folks in the Long Valley will be seeing snow tonight and tomorrow morning, with the possibility of some breaks in the clouds by tomorrow afternoon. Lower Treasure Valley, a wintry mix tonight, but I'd say for the most part, once we get through during the sleeping hours tonight, just prior to the morning commute, the storm is beginning to move out of the region. Now, it could be a little bit on the breezy to windy side as the front pushes through early tomorrow morning, with Boise seeing a high temperature tomorrow of about 37 degrees. Here's my 7-day forecast for the Treasure Valley. Let us go with a chance of a wintry mix at least bright and early in the morning, and then we'll see breaks in the clouds tomorrow afternoon. Partly cloudy skies on Thursday, maybe a few flurries on Friday. Don't see any big storms on the horizon, just systems that come close but won't do a whole heck of a lot to us. Up in the mountains, we will see the snow tonight and early tomorrow. Cloudy skies on Thursday. A few snow showers are possible on Friday. Maybe a few snow showers again around Sunday, but no big storms. And I'm seeing a little bit of a concerning trend in the computer models, guys, and that is that once we get through this weekend, the models are indicating that we're going back to a very large ridge of high pressure for the western United States. And you know what that means. The look on your face is absolutely correct, my friend, and that is
inversion.
we shut off the storm track and we bring in the cold air again.